Good day and welcome to today's class. Today's class is a continuation of our previous classes on application of Venn diagrams to solving problems on sets. Previously, I have solved examples on two set problems, and in today's class, we shall be taking an example that will lead us in the application of three subsets in solving this problem. In today's class, we shall be looking at example 3. And example 3 says, in a class of 80 students studying for a sessional examination, 34 students study English, 29 study history, while 42 study geography. 12 study English and history, 14 study geography and history, and 8 study English and geography, while 4 students did not study any other of the three subjects. Question 1 says, how many students study 3 subjects? While 2 says, how many students study any combination of 2 subjects only? This is said to be a 3 subset problem because we are considering 3 subjects, namely English, geography, and history. And this problem can be solved same way we did for the 2 subset problems. So, before we go ahead in solving the question, let's pick out the parameters that is given in the question. The question says, in a class of 80 students, that signifies that the universal set is said to be 80. So, n of u, or universal set, is said to be 80 students, which we are to consider. In a class of 80 students studying for a sessional examination, 34 students study English. That is, N of English, where E, capital E, will stand for English, is said to 34. Said to be 34. 29 study history and 42 study geography. Number of those that study history is said to be 29. That is, N of H is 29. And N of geography is said to be 42. So we have N of geography, let's use G, is said to be 42. We also have more of them, more of the parameters given, that 12 study English and history. So we have N of English intersection history intersection geography prime is said to be 12, while 14 study geography and history. So N of geography and history is said to be 14. N of geography and history. So this is E prime intersection history intersection geography. And we are told there are 14 in number. So this is 14. And 8 study English and geography. So English and geography, N of English intersection history prime intersection geography is given to be 8. We are also told that 4 students did not study any other of the 3 subjects. So those who did not study any of the 3, they are said to be 4 in number. So we'll write them as n of E union H union G all primed is said to be equal to 4. That is those who did not study any of the 3 subjects. The question says, how many students study the 3 subjects? So, before we go ahead in solving this, let's represent this using the Venn diagram. Now, this will be a universal set. And this will be English, history, and geography. So I'm going to get all the parameters. The universal set is said to be 80, while this is English, and we are told that 34 students in total studied English, while that of history is said to be 29, and geography is said to be 42. Now, let the number of students that studied all 3 be equal to x. That is to say, n of E intersection H intersection G is equal to x. So if that is x, this region 1 is said to be those who studied all 3 subjects. Now, let's get the values for every other regions. If you recall, while we were treating Venn diagrams on classification of 3 subsets, I told you that the 3 subset problems can be divided into 8 regions. That is region 1. If we should go back to that topic, we have region 1, region 2, region 3, region 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the sum total of this region gives us the universal set. So we are to find the number of students in each of the regions, so that when we total it, it's going to give us the universal set. So I have represented the number of students who offered all 3 to be 8. So let's get the number of students who offer English and history only, English and government only, as well as history and government only. Thereafter, we shall look for those who offered only English, history, and government. We are also told that those who did not offer any of the subjects is said to be 4. That is region 8. So if n of English intersection history intersection government, that is to say, those students who offer only English and government, we have to subtract. If we are to look for those students who offer only English and government, we have to subtract x from 12. So therefore, n of English intersection history intersection government prime only will be said to be equal to 12 minus x. So those who offer only English and history they are said to be 12 minus x, while those who offer only history and government, that is this region, history and government, they are said to be, those who offer history and government are said to be 14. That means those who offer only history and government will be said to be 14 minus x, because those who offer history and government can be found in this region, which is the sum total of these two regions. So if this region alone is x, it therefore means that this other region becomes 14 minus x, because the sum total of these two regions is said to be 14. Same thing is applicable to the one I did earlier, and also with this other region. So for us to get the number of students who offer only English and government, we'll have to subtract x from 8. So this becomes 8 minus x. Now we have gotten those regions. Next is to look for those who offer only English. Now those who offer English is said to be those enclosed in this circle, which is said to be bounded by 4 regions. So for us to get those who offer only English, we have to subtract x, 8 minus x plus x plus 12 minus x from 34 to get those who offer only English. So n of English intersection history prime intersection government prime is said to be equal to, I'm going to subtract them all from 34. So this becomes 34 minus, into brackets, 12 minus x plus x plus 8 minus x. So when you simplify this, you are going to get those number of students who offer only English. This becomes 34 minus x plus x is 0. So 12 plus 8 is said to be 20 minus x. So when you expand this, this is equal to 34 minus 20 plus x, and that gives us 14 plus x. So those who offer only English are said to be 14 plus x. So this becomes 14 plus x, such that when you add this region plus this region plus this and this, they will all sum up to give you 34. We are going to do same for history and government. So n of history only, n of English prime intersection history intersection government prime will be equal to, sum total of history is 29. So I have 29 minus, into bracket, I'm going to subtract all those enclosed in the circle for history. That is 12 minus x plus x and 14 minus x. So this becomes 12 minus x plus x plus 14 minus x. And this is equal to 29 minus, into bracket, minus x plus x is 0. 12 plus 14 gives us 26. So this is said to be 26 minus x. Simplifying this further, this will give us 29 minus 26, that will be 3. And minus x becomes plus x. So this becomes 3 plus x. So those who study only history can be said to be 3 plus x. I have gotten all the regions excluding this. So when I'm done with this, it makes my work easier to do. So let's look for those who study only geography. So n of English prime intersection history prime intersection geography is said to be, those who study geography, the total number is 42. So this becomes 42 minus, into bracket, 8 minus x plus 14 minus x. So I have 8 minus x plus 14 minus x. This is equal to 42 minus x plus x is 0. 8 plus 14 is 22. So this is 22 minus x. And when you simplify further, 42 minus 22 gives us 20 minus, plus x. So those who study only government, they are said to be 20 plus x. So I have 20 plus x. Now, I have gotten all the values for the regions. And the question says, we should find our x. That is, number of students who offer all 3 subjects. So I'm going to sum up all the regions and equate them to 80, which gives us the universal set. So from there we can then simplify to get our value for x that satisfies that equation. So we have it that the universal set is equal to the sum total of n of English intersection history intersection geography plus n of English intersection history intersection geography prime plus n of English intersection history prime intersection geography plus n of English prime intersection history intersection geography plus n of English intersection history prime intersection geography prime plus n of history prime English prime intersection history intersection geography prime. 1 2 3 4 5 6. We have 3 more regions plus n of English prime intersection history prime intersection geography, as well as n of, we have those who offer all 3, those who offer only English and history, those who offer only English and government, those who offer only history and government, those who offer only English, only history, only government, and n of those who offer neither. So English union, history union, government prime. So these are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. These are the 8 regions. So this is equal to, the universal set is given to be 80. So we have 80, I'm now substituting, is equal to n of English intersection history intersection government are those who offer all 3, that is x, plus those who offer only English and history. So what you will do is just sum up all of this. Okay, so I have 12 minus x, 8 minus x, and 14 minus x. So I have plus 12 minus x plus 8 minus x plus 14 minus x. These are those who offer 2 subjects only, plus those who offer only 1 I have 14 plus x, 3 plus x, as well as 20 plus x. So plus 14 plus x plus 20 plus x plus 3 plus x. Also, we have those who did not offer any, that is 4. So you also add it, plus 4. And then you simplify. Simplifying this, from the left hand side, we have 80 is equal to plus x will cancel out minus x will cancel out plus x. This will also do the same to this, and there is no other x, negative x, to cancel out positive x. So what is left now is 12 plus 8 plus 14 plus another 14 plus 20 plus 3 plus 4 plus x. All I did was to collect like terms. So 80 is equal to 12 plus 8 is 20, 20 plus 14 is 34, 34 plus 14 is 48, 48 plus 20 is 68, and 68 plus 7, 68 plus 7, that should be 75. So we have 75 plus x. So making x the subject of the formula, by subtracting 70 from both sides, we have 80 minus 75 is equals to 75 minus 75 plus x. So 80 minus 75 is 5. Minus 75 minus 75 is 0, and that gives us x. So therefore means that x is equal to 5. What this means is that 5 students out of 80 studies all 3 subjects, and that is what the question is asking us to find. That how many students study 3 subjects, and that we just found it to be 5. Question 2 says, how many students study any combination of 2 subjects? Now let's go back to the question. Any combination of 2 subjects. Remember I told you that this region is made up of those who study one subject, which is only English or history or government, while this region is said to be those who studied 2 subjects only. So this is the region we are asked to find. So for us to get the total number of students who study only 2 subjects, we have to sum up these 3 regions together, sum up their values, and what would I give you? They said, how many students study any combination of 2 subjects only? Yes. Okay. So those who study 2 subjects only, they are said to be 80, 8 minus x, 12 minus x, and 14 minus x. So those who study only 2 subjects, B, those who study only 2 subjects, we have them to be 12 minus x plus 8 minus x plus 14 minus x. So we are going to simplify this and substitute the value of x for it. This is equal to 12 plus 8 plus 14 minus 3x. Okay, because we have minus x minus x minus x, which gives you minus 3x. So this is equal to 12 plus 8 is 20, 20 plus 14 is 34. So 34 minus 3x, where x is said to be 5, and this becomes 34 minus 3 times 5. 34 minus 3 is said 34 minus 15 is equal to 19. So it therefore means that 19 students studied all three at 2 subjects only. And if you look at it, there's another way you can get it. If you draw the universal set again with all the values and substitute value of x for it, you will get back all this. So if you look at it, this becomes 14 plus x, of which we got x to be 5. 14 plus 5 becomes 19. So it therefore means that those who study only English are said to be 19. Those who study only geography are said to be 25. Those who study only history, they are said to be 8. And those who study all three, we said 5. Those who study English and history, we have it to be 12 minus 5, that is 7. Those who study English, history, and government will give us 9, while those who study English and government will be said to be 3. So let me draw this on. Let me put these values back into the set. If this is 5, we said English, there were how many? So having substituted the values for x in each of the regions, we now have this. You can as well get answer to question B from this new Venn diagram I just drew by saying how many students offer only 2 subjects, which are this, this, and this. So if you add 3 to 7 plus 9, it also gives you 19. So you will discover that you can also get the same answer using that. Now, for you to know that you are right, when you sum up all these regions, this is 4, when you sum up all the 8 regions, their sum total will be equal to 80. Or if you substitute all those regions under English, they should sum up to give you 34. And when you sum up all those regions under geography, they should be able to give you 42. If you substitute all those under this region to get 29, it means your answer is correct. And if you look at them, that is exactly what you will get. Let's see. So when you sum up this region, it should be able to give you 42. And that's what we got, 42. And when you sum up those in this region, they should be able to give you 34. So let's look at it. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 14, is 15. 15 plus 19 will give you 34. And when you do same to those in history, you equally get 29. 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. 20 plus 9 is 29. So that answers our question and gives us the correct values. So that brings us to the end of today's class. In today's class, we have seen how to apply Venn diagrams in solving 3 subset problems. If you have been following this class, kindly like our videos and share to your friends while you subscribe if you have not done so. If you'd like to interact with us on what we are doing, kindly use the comment section below to drop your comments. In our next class, we shall be taking a new topic. Also, if you have challenges in some problems concerning sets, kindly use the comment section to interact with us, and we are going to make a video on the solutions and send them across to you. Thank you and do have a nice day.